Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jam and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is going to be a questions tag I saw Queer Bones do. So I'm going to answer all of the questions. If you're wondering about this look, it's live on my channel. It went up as my Throwback Thursday episode 82. So that's already on the interwebs. If you missed it, you can go check it out. I have a whole Throwback Thursday playlist if you want to see other looks I've done with old makeups. Okay, so I watched Colin's video on this and they answered all the questions and encouraged other people to do this, and I've been really liking doing like tag videos where we're talking about makeups but not actually putting any on or having to buy any. I just think it's really fun and another way to use what's in our collections. So there are 14 questions. Obviously I watched their video and gave it some thought, but that was definitely yesterday at some point. So I'm going to read the questions. I'll link Colin's video below so you can check it out if you haven't already. So let's just dive into the questions. Question number 1, how long have you been collecting makeup? I don't think of it as collecting makeup. I know a lot of people do, and I'm not saying that's a good or a bad or anything. I don't think of it as collecting. I think of it as bits that I use, tools, if you will. Like, I really like playing with makeup. I enjoy every aspect of it, but I don't think of it as collecting. I pretty much only collect people. Like, once you're in, I'm like the mafia over here. There's no getting out. Not alive anyway. So I don't collect makeups. Number 2, what kind of collection do you have? Okay, for the purposes of this question, we're gonna go with stash, bits, whatever. And the examples are minimal, ulterior, aesthetic, historical, etc. And I think mine is just eclectic. I purchase and use whatever blows my skirt up that particular day. Sometimes it's super neutral wearable makeups. Sometimes it's far and funky with rhinestones. I really just like all of the makeups. So I think my collection would be eclectic, but also like a boatload. I'm not a declutterer of makeups that I love, so there's that. All right, number 3, are you a completionist? I am not, for the most part. I do have almost all of Blend Bunny's releases. I have all of BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes and their highlight palette, but I don't see something and think I have to have it because I have other pieces. If it's not something I'm going to love and use, I don't buy it. I don't think I'm a completionist anywhere in my life, but definitely not makeups. Number 4, how do you organize your collection? I have a bunch of knockoff Alex drawers that I bought off the Zon. I've got a couple of like cabinets. I've got a little bookcase. I've got all kinds of stuff on my desk. I just store it whatever way is easiest for me to access it. I hate struggling to do anything. If I can't put my hand on a palette, then my storage is all wrong. I don't want to struggle to do the thing I want to do. So I'm very, very organized. Like, I can tell you where anything is in this house, in this makeup room. I know where it is. There's a spot for everything. Maybe it's obsessive, maybe it's anal, but if you need something from me, I can tell you exactly where to get it. Number 6, what is your least favorite thing about or something to improve your collection? I think my makeups are exactly what I want. I'm very careful not to bring anything in that I'm not going to really like and appreciate. I have in the past bought things that I knew I wouldn't use, but I wanted to try and knew I could re-gift it to somebody specifically. So way back, I got the Besame and Marilyn Monroe collection. There's a person in my life who absolutely is a Marilyn stan, loves, loves, loves everything. So I figured I could get it and try it, do a video, but then I could give it to her and she would appreciate it in its fullness. Like she would really like it. So yeah, I don't think it needs to be improved. I really like what I've got going on here. Number 7 is, what is the biggest category of your collection? I'm gonna go with eyeshadow palettes. I think that's what I have the most of. In fact, yesterday I counted, and if I didn't miscount any, I have 179 eyeshadow palettes. I have a lot of eyeliners and lip liners, but I have way more eyeshadow palettes. Number 8 is, what is the smallest category in your collection? I would have to go with brow products. From here I can see 2, 4, 6, 8 brow products. That's pretty much what I have and what I keep and use on the reg. So yeah, definitely brow products would be the smallest category. Number 9 is, do you have a holy grail? And I do. It's not exciting or interesting or anything, but it has made such a difference in how my makeup wears that I would consider it a holy grail. I will never not have this for as long as I can. It's the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Powder Balm thingy. I love the universal. I like the pigmented ones. That's something I always, always, always use and will have. Number 10, do you ever wish your collection was bigger, smaller, or is it complete? I don't think it's complete. That would mean I have every single thing I could ever imagine wanting, and that's not true. I think when new things are launched, if it's interesting and seems like it'll be fun and useful or, just a good time, I'll get more makeups. So I'm really happy with what I have. I'm not actively seeking out other things, but when new stuff is talked about and sneak peeked, I definitely buy what blows my skirt up. So yeah. Number 11, how often do you declutter makeup in your collection? Really when the urge strikes. So last year, at the end of the year, I decluttered every category in my makeups. Since then, I've decluttered concealers and foundations, things I wasn't using, could rehome, needed to get rid of. And I've done lip liners and lipsticks. Again, things I'm not reaching for, not using, could, make somebody else's makeups happy. So I declutter when I feel the urge, when I need to, according to how I'm feeling about any certain aspect of my makeups. I'm not that rigid. Number 12, do you ever get envious seeing other people's makeup collections? Okay, genuinely and honestly, no. I absolutely do not get envious of other people's makeups. I do feel a twinge every now and again when there's a new release of something from a brand I really, really like. So, for instance, when I'm filming this, Aniela Kaniquist just revealed her her new collection with Odin's Eye, and I do think, man, it'd be so cool to get PR from the brands that I do genuinely really like. So, I guess I get a little envious of that aspect, but just like a twinge, nothing serious, because if I want it, and I want it badly enough, I can buy it. I don't have a boatloads of money or, a canoe load of money or even a kayak for that matter. But I'm pretty careful with what I purchase, and it has to be something I'm going to play with. So yeah, I don't know if that answered that question. Do I get envious? I don't get envious. I think everyone has their own stuff and it's perfect for them. Number 13, who on YouTube has the best makeup collection video? I don't know. I don't know, maybe if I have time in the next couple of days, I'll try to seek some out. And if I can, and I do, I'll leave it in the comment section what I think. Last but not least, number 14, what's some advice you'd give a future makeup collector? First, I would say don't just collect makeup. That feels, at least in my opinion, in what I think of as collecting. Just, curate your makeups to be what you want and like. I would say definitely do not fall for the hype just because so-and-so has it and they're talking about it and loving it for, 20 minutes on a YouTube video. Doesn't mean you have to have it unless it's something, like I said, you'll genuinely use and enjoy. Really consider what you're spending your money on because, it sucks to waste it. And it is easy to get sucked into the, so-and-so was using it, loving it, I love what it looked like. And then, if you order it and maybe it's not all you hoped it would be, then you're kind of stuck with it. And there goes the money, the time, the energy, all the things. So I would say just make sure you think about it and buy what you want and what you will use. And for the love, don't feel bad about it. You can do whatever you want with your money. And if spending all of it on makeups is what you do and your bills are paid and you're eating regularly, you do you. Don't let anybody make you feel bad about having makeups and loving it. That makes me crazy. I hid it for a long, long time because, they're just not supposed to like makeup like that. Like it's a useless hobby. It's, whatever. So yeah, just do what makes you happy. That's my advice for everything. And like Nikki says, don't be a jerk about stuff. Just, be cool. All right, that is all of the questions. Hopefully you've gained some insight into how my brain works regarding my makeups. Let me know if you saw Colin's video. I also saw Jamila do it because I try to, support and watch and comment and like everybody's videos that I subscribe to. So let me know if you caught any of those. I will link both of them below because, hey, why not? I could do that. And go check them out if you haven't. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.